So people have wanted to know my thoughts on the Ben Whitaker situation. I seen it happen live. I wasn't doing a live reaction video to it, but I'd seen it happen live, and I touched on it kind of in review of the week. I didn't do a dedicated video on the Ben Whitaker Liam Cameron fight. Apparently, Liam Cameron has actually been signed up by Queensbury. So, look, I know he should have won the fight, but if nothing came out of it in terms of fight result, at least he has a major promoter backing him now in Frank Warren. So, at least you got something out of it. Now, a lot was made of the, let's just say, injury to Ben Whitaker. For me, when I seen it on the replay, when I seen it live, it was very difficult to really see, because the injury part was his foot or ankle. He was wheeled out in a wheelchair. It was very hard to get a real gauge on what actually happened in terms of where the injury might have took place or how exactly, because the camera angles that were there, it didn't really show any angles of where his foot was or ankle was. So you could definitely say it hit off the ring apron, and I mean, yeah, I'm sure that hurts. If you hit yourself off the ring apron or hit a body part of the ring apron, it's quite hard. So yeah, I'm sure it would hurt. Would it do that much damage? I mean, it didn't look like there was a great amount of force being exerted when they're both going over the ropes, but you just don't know. Now, I already said that I gave my 2 cents on it in review of the week, so I just didn't really necessarily feel the need to go over it. However, Everything Boxing on Twitter made me aware of this article, and I'm just going to read this article here. This is being reported by The Sun, thesun.co.uk, and make of this what you will, but we'll have a read of this. So it says, "Boxer phone fight." That's the headline. Brit boxer Ben Whitaker smashes fan's phone at airport and is hauled away by security hours after bizarre end to his fight. British champion boxer. I mean, what championship did he win? There you go. Was hauled away by airport security in Saudi Arabia for smashing a fan's phone. It came hours after the former Olympian 27 drew his bout with Liam Cameron at the Kingdom Arena in farcical fashion on Saturday, having injured his leg on a toppling over the top rope. And Ben Whitaker is shown with a cast, certainly on his foot slash ankle. So there you go. It says Ben Whitaker was hauled away from the incident. They actually have, I would assume, yeah, that's the image of the iPhone. The iPhone, that looks like a fairly new iPhone, so that's smashed to bits. You can get that fixed, to be fair, so it's not the worst. The fighter was seen with his injured ankle plastered. And again, they show like a little image of both guys going over the top rope, but it doesn't really, again, give a gauge. It says he was taken out in a wheelchair before punching a wall in frustration. IBF light heavyweight champion. IBF light heavyweight champion. Okay, son. I mean, you're really not doing yourself any favors with this. Whoever did this really didn't. He really didn't do his due diligence, did he? I missed the part where Ben Whitaker became IBF champion, but AO was spotted walking throughout security at King Khalid International Airport in Riyadh just after midnight this morning with his ankle bandaged. A witness who was at the fight and booked the flight on the same Saudi Airlines flight to Heathrow said he was in duty free and saw the confrontation. He told The Sun, "I spotted Ben Whitaker coming through security, and the fan who had a boxing t-shirt on went up with his phone and went to take a photo. Ben said, I don't take no photos of me," snatched the phone out of his hand and smashed it right in front of him. Now, if that's true, that's bad form. Whatever about not taking photos, respect. I'm not someone who particularly likes taking photos in general. I know that sounds weird when you consider I do face-to-face cameras, but I've always just been camera shy. I don't know why. I say that as in camera photo shy, not so much this is quite easy. Ben stepped towards him, looked like he was going to punch him, and some of Ben's team jumped in between them, and it got really heated. They were shouting at each other. The witness, who did not wish to be named, said airport security detained the pair. He added that both men, with the fan around the age of 30 and wearing merchandise from the flight, initially had their passports taken off them. Ben said he would pay for the phone. Too flipping right, he should pay for the phone. And they were both made to write down their details, and they were allowed to go on the flight. It's understood the pair calmed down and swapped details. The witness said, strangely, the pair were taken into a nearby coffee shop and wrote the details while sitting side by side at the same table. Ben Whitaker offered to cover the cost of the phone, and they parted ways on good terms. They literally did this in a Costa or Starbucks in front of everyone. He said the witness said Ben Whitaker appeared to be hobbling a little bit and his ankle was banged up at the time of the altercation. Is there anything further to go on there with? Said he looked. He said Whittaker was fuming at first but calmed down once security were involved. He looked quite chilled out after, and towards the end, he added. Whittaker told the Sun, "This was a really unfortunate event, and I'm grateful to the gentleman that he sat down to talk about it straight away and accepted my apology. Unfortunately, I cannot comment further on the alleged video recording as I have not seen it. In any case, we are in touch about replacing the phone and coming along to future events as a guest." There you got something out of it at least. During the fight on Saturday, yeah, they're going into the fight. So, look, that's bad form by Ben Whitaker. I understand that if you don't want to get in the photo, and I get that, respect that 110%. I would be someone, whenever I'm at an event, I wouldn't like to ask a fighter for a photo, even if they were cool with me or someone like that. It's just not something I would do. And respect, if you don't want to get a photo taken, that's 100% what you should be doing. You should be able to say, no, look, apologies, I'm not going to do it. There should be no ill feelings. When you make something out of it, like Ben Whitaker has here, then you can kind of say, like, that's poor form to just smash the iPhone like that. At the end of the day, there's two sides to every story. Was the guy, I'm only just speculating, was he antagonistic to Ben Whitaker? I hope I didn't say Ben Davison there. Was he antagonistic to him? Did something said? Who knows? At the end of the day, they did hash it out. But this week just keeps getting worse for Ben Whitaker. It really, truly does. So that is the situation with Ben Whitaker. In terms of what's going to happen with him, look, I've seen a lot of people already talk about this in terms of just his fight over the weekend. He should really run it back. They really should run it back. And yeah, his stock has taken a big, big drop in the last couple of fights. And I think this one in particular, it's probably going to be at its lowest. And it's going to take some doing to get that stock anyway back up. He's injured, apparently, so how long will he be out of the ring for? We don't know. But yeah, I mean Ben Whitaker only made his pro debut when? A year or so ago? 18 months thereabouts. Not good stuff. Not good stuff. So that's the situation with Ben Whitaker. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think that this is just the weekend as a whole, the frustration? At the end of the day, it's your first ever time on a Saudi show. You're trying to be the next big thing in terms of British boxing. You're trying to be the next standout star. You're trying to do everything that you believe you can do, and it's just not happening. You arguably lose the fight. You escape with a draw, which may feel like a loss, and at the same time, well, by all accounts, you're getting injured as well. So, I mean, that weekend, the only thing that could have made this weekend worse for Ben Whitaker would be if you lost. So, frustration's running high, no excuse. But that's the situation there. So, that's the situation with Ben Whitaker. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below on everything I just talked about in this video. Disappointed, understandable. Let me know your thoughts. Leave it in the comments. Hope you enjoyed it. Smash the like button if you could. Hit subscribe if you haven't already.